Tournaments are in-game now, and they are super cool and fun to play against all your friends and just show who's boss and really beat them down. I'm going to go through all 3 game modes and show you what would be best suited for what you want to get out of this tournament mode. In the future, I'll definitely run some tournaments myself. I tried to on my stream on a weekend, but because it only does it on your own server, which I absolutely hate, no one else could join into the tournament, which absolutely sucked. Like, why don't they open this up to all the servers? Like, I'm trying to make a tournament, I just open it. Put everyone in. All the servers. You battle against opponents from other places in the world when you're doing a battle anyway, so what does it matter if it's in a tournament or not? Like, this is my one big irk with it all, is like, make it global wide, otherwise it's not worth having there. But anyway, we'll go through, I'll show you exactly how they all work, how to set them up, and what's the best kind of setups for each different type of tournament. So here's all 3 behind me. We've got our rewards match room, the custom room, and the elimination match room. We'll start off with the rewards room. Rewards match room is the first one looking at, and is very different to the others because you actually need to spend jewels to open up any of these rooms, and jewels are essentially money. So this is a kind of a pay to win kind of thing, but you're actually risking real money and people are getting proper rewards out of it. So with all of them, you just put in the league name, you can make it locked or unlocked. So that means that someone needs to put in a code or doesn't need to put in a code to hop into this league. You can do solo or duo. The reward level. So if you click on this one and click create, it's going to cost 300 jewels to open this with a snowy letter. And as you go up and clicking on the rewards, you get better rewards, but they cost more. So this one at the top here costs 3,280 jewels. Holy dooly, we'll go and have a look at how much that actually costs in money. So as you can see here, that top one is like $50 to open this. $50. 1,800 jewels, 6 mystery cards, and 4 mystery bags. I'm in the process of making a spreadsheet so we can actually input all these in and see the real value you're getting out. But for now, I'd only do these, which hopefully down the track, if I hold some tournaments, this is probably the tournaments I'll do because I'm inputting money that I've made back into this to really give rewards out to my lucky subscribers and watchers. So balance mode, I'm guessing this just evens out the card levels so you're a lot closer together. I'd probably turn this on for any battles because otherwise it's just not worth it. Go into detailed settings. These are all pretty much the same for them all. Banned echoes, so we can go in and we can get rid of Hagrid. Confirm the ban. Banned cards, we can pick whatever we want. I've got some interesting ideas about some tournaments to go ahead. I just need them to open up to the world. Otherwise, it's not worth it. Like Basilisk server, I love it. Australians, let's go. New Zealanders, let's go. But there's probably not enough people here to continually make tournaments over and over again without having the same people in every tournament. Get to choose the map, which I really love. There's some pretty cool maps on here. Obviously, if you're not up the top, you wouldn't have got to do the room of requirement, but pick whatever. 4, 8, or 16 teams. I do love that. You can make it as big or small as possible. You can allow spectating, and push the channel means you get to send the room invite to a specific channel, so people don't have to look for it in the league tab under the dueling section. Down here in the bottom right corner, we have the rewards preview. So this special level room, you get that reward is at the top, and then second and third and fourth get a little bit less. I do like that it's more than just what it is at the top. If that rewards there was spread across all 4, that would be ridiculous. So it's a little bit better than I first expected, and as you can see, it's the same the whole way down. And then when you go over to duos, it's pretty much half because it gets split between the 2 of yous. So I don't know, it's probably not worth just doing this with your friends unless you're all pay to win and someone just creates it and you're just vying for that person's money. It's probably a pretty cool idea if you want to do that. But for now, unless you're doing a proper tournament, it's probably not worth it. Next up, we've got the custom room, and it's pretty much just a 1-on-1 battle or a 2-on-2 battle. And it's just so I can choose who I want to go against. If I want to go against one of my mates, I can set this up, lock that, and then just put in the league code here, and then they're the only ones that can get in, and I can do a battle against them. Again, you can balance it if you want, duo or solo, and it is exactly the same in this last part here. And to create, it just creates straight off the bat. You don't have to pay anything, and when you've created, it sends you straight into the battlefield here, where you can just throw your cards out and do whatever you want. But we'll come back to this once we do the last part. The last option that you have is the elimination match room. Again, we'll just put in a normal name, whatever. Again, it's solo or duo, enable or close. Exactly the same as the first one we had, where you can ban echoes and the cards, choose your map, and we've got 4, 8, or 16 teams. But this one you don't have to pay to create, and there is no rewards for whoever wins or loses. It would be cool if they gave you some gold or something very minimal for winning, or you didn't have to pay jewels. I could say, like, I want to put 100 gold up for grabs and just get 16 people and just have a tournament. I think that would be super cool, but it doesn't look like they're going down this avenue. At least it's in the game. I do love that all this stuff is in the game, because people like me as content creators and whatever can have some fun with it. So we're going to go ahead and create this room and just see what there is in game once you're already in there. As you're seen in the 1v1 or the 2v2, you're straight on the board and can practice your spells and do all of that stuff, because as soon as the other person loads in, you're just going to be against each other. Whereas this one, because it's in teams, you just log into the arena and you can run around and do whatever you want at first. Just have a little bit of a search. Maybe there's some chests around here or something. I don't know. Just have a little play around while you wait, because obviously you've got to wait for 16 people to find it and join. But we'll go around what we can see here. Obviously got my deck up the top, which you can change. The room info, which tells you everything that we just went through before we opened it. Invite your friends. Change team. Change team. I'm guessing this is if you're in duos and you want to switch partners. I don't think you'd be able to do this once the battling actually starts, but this is probably really good. I didn't even think about this, but this is an amazing thing that they've implemented into the game. You've got spells again down the bottom. I don't know why that's there when you've got the deck at the top. You can get rid of that if you want. Behind my head is another one just to see who's viewing, but again, you can see that from the teams. The elimination match rules, there's not much else there. I do love that they've implemented these tournaments, but there's still a long way to go. I feel like I need to add a lot more things into this. It's a good step in the right direction, and there will be some tournaments for me to come. Obviously, it will be only on Basilisk server for now, because that's all I've got. Unless someone knows how to make it cross-server and we can just play against anyone, that would be amazing. Let me know down the bottom, but that's about it for today, and I'll talk to you soon.